Alrighty. Hello. Welcome. It's so cold. I still have to cut a bunch of fabric. So yeah, that's a thing. But let's get our notebook going. This is what we have to make. This is our make list. We are going through. First we did green dragon yesterday. And today we are starting on red dragon. We're going to make a lot of large bags today. We might even get through this. Also, no way in hell am I just making one keychain bag. I'm going to make a couple. And then we might even get to the blue dragon stuff today. So that's cool. I need to move my heater closer. I have finally given in and put in my heater today. And by put in, I mean turned on and plugged in. Hubs took the air conditioning unit out of the window, and Blizzy is super duper happy because he can sit on the cutting machine and watch the birds again. He loves the birds. There's a nest right outside in the tree outside the window. And he likes it. Okay. So, we're going to go with orange. I got this wonderful orange fabric here that's going to go with the fire dragon. Here. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. And then I've got different orange, yellow, and red zippers, even though I actually only need one because I'm only doing one 5-inch D4. For anything made after, I'm going to go ahead and start varying the zippers because there's a bit of yellow and a bit of red in here too. So I'm keeping the orange with the liner that I'll use, but I'm going to change up the zippers to make each one a little different. It'll help bring out different colors in whatever fabric I use. Alrighty, so first things first, I need to get this orange cut. Orange, you glad we're doing fire dragons, Blizzy? Hey buddy, you can sit right here for now. If you happen to hear a squealing sound throughout the stream, I apologize. There's a squeaking coming from my heating system. Seems like it's just a fan. Hubs will be looking at it when he gets home today, but everything seems to be okay for now. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the squeaking sound today. It's a quirk of the office, so to speak. Yeah. And yes, there's a lot of little fuzzies there, but that's because I still have green fuzzy bits on my cutting machine. I guess this is the optimal time to say, clean your workspaces. But I don't always do that. Most of the time. I'm pretty good at it. For the most part. My cutting station's a little messy though with all the little scraps. Scrappy bits. Need a little bit more room here. There we go. Hello, hello, Tails. Welcome. I'm cutting things right now. So you can only hear me. You can't see me. I'm right out of frame. But I'm not moving everything. Because fuck that. Okay. I should start cutting this the correct way. So first off, I've already covered up my thing. My list. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. First thing I need is a 5-inch D4. So I'm gonna cut that spot right now. I keep bumping the thing. That is normal. It's because I'm using a cutting machine right here. That's where my elbow goes. As you can tell, I'm just talking out of my ass this morning. I hope you're having a great day, though. Luckily, my thoughts are of the sort that I can just kind of say whatever's popping in my head, and at least it's a constant stream of something going. Which may or may not be a good thing. Alright, there's the 5-inch D4 bag. And then we're going to need 5 large bags. I'm definitely going to need to cut more, but how much more is the question. One. Not big enough. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Stay to the side, I'll get that later. I'm going to cut them wide, I think. Bear with me. I'm working on math stuffs. Here. Remeasure. Measure twice, cut once. That's one way to do it. Put that over there. I will be back to that. All good. Good recovering from PAX Australia last week. That's pretty cool. Was an enforcer again this year, which was amazing fun. I bet that's a great job. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it like all the time, but I bet it's a good thing to do every once in a while. know, it would be a good idea to make sure all of this is really, really straight before I cut it. That's a good idea. Okay, good. It does not hit the floor. Just let it fall. Beautiful. How long are these? Inches, that's what I meant. Number 2. Three. Ah, darn. Okay. 4. Oh shit, Blizzy, no. Okay. 1 short. So we're gonna pull this back up here. I hope he didn't do anything. Good morning, Emily. I am currently cutting stuff, so bear with me. Alrighty. Oh, I have so much stuff to do. Midnight there? Oh man. It's midnight. Well, good evening. Oh gosh. My hair's all... Whew. Okay. So we have 1. Double counting. Always make sure you count as many times as possible. 4. Not 1. 5. 5 large bags. And I had a 6th here, which I'm not going to make at the moment. Hey, whoa! Hold on, buddy. I know you would like to help, Blizzard, but you can't. Okay. So 5 large bags. And then 5-inch D4, and I need an insert for that. And then I've got, how many keychains? I'm going to go ahead and just make all the keychains for this. At least all the ones I have cut. But that's going to be last. I'm going to do that last. 1. There's the 1. strips. So yeah, I'm gonna make 3. They're gonna go last because once I get going on them, they're going quickly. Okay. 5-inch D4. This is how large? 10. Alright. So it is wide enough. I also need a strap for that D4. Not think about that. Those are too large, but that's okay. Oh, ear is itchy. Boop doop 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 doop. Alright. Keychain bag. Keychain bag. 2, 3. Aha. There's my strip. Okay. I was like, I knew I cut something. See, this is why you count continuously throughout the process. Always be counting. All right. That turned on. Let's see. Alrighty. Tell you what, it's getting warmer in here. Thanks to my handy dandy heater. And then I've got like a personal size heater too, called the Iron. Yep. So today we're making fire dragon stuff. And really the reason for that is because I like doing things like all at once. If I can. So like last night I did all of the Earth Dragon stuff. And then today, hopefully, I'm going to finish all the Fire Dragon stuff. And then next week I'll start in on Water Dragon and like marathon it until I'm done. It's generally how I work. So we gonna do this. these do need to be trimmed down a little bit more. But I wanted to make sure that I had all the pieces before I did any of that. Actually, we're going to go ahead and face them together so that when I cut them, they're perfect. Get this guy too. Beautiful. All that together. Now it's time for the big bags. A bit of a crease there because that'll make it easier when I get to measuring and stuff. I already have it folded. Make it flat, make it flat, make it flat. Go, make it flat. Gosh, this is such a pretty orange. I'm so happy with this fabric. It's so pretty. Okay. I can be in love with the things that I make. In fact, it's probably a good thing. So that's one. We're counting bags again. We're gonna count them every single time we make them. Every step. Count it. Make sure you haven't lost anything. This is the make it flat step. Very hot. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We're already going this morning. I started early today. I'm almost through making everything flat. Everything's all cut. Just gotta make it flat and then I'll mark it and start sewing things up. And actually, things are gonna come together really quickly today, despite how much fabric I'm using, the amount of objects I'm making, which isn't actually that many. Well, I guess it depends on your views of that many. For me, it's gonna be a pretty basic day. It's an average day, which is cool. I might even get a good amount done tonight because I think Hubs has D&D game he's playing without me, which is okay. He needs friends too. So that means I'm probably gonna end up sitting in my studio for most of the night while he's playing, making stuff, because that's what I do. Hey buddy, you can't be up here right now. Not right now, please. Please. Blizzard. Come on. You're not allowed to be up here. Why do you have to knock everything down? Oh boy. Stop. He's now mad at me. Sorry you had to see that fight between me and my supervisor. Sometimes you just have to put your hand in your supervisor's face and kind of push it a little bit and be like, hey, you need to stop now. Right, meow. I highly suggest you approach inappropriately working supervisors like that. Just if they're hovering too far, you put your hand on their face, you say, chill out, dude. And I can almost guarantee you they will back the fuck off because you have your hand on their face. And what the fuck? But hey, you know, I mean, it works. Whatever works, right? And you're not being violent about it. You're just like covering their face with your hand. Then again, if someone does that to me, I'm going to lick their hand. Depending on who it is. There's some people don't touch my face. But, you know, it'll make people back off. I see you. I see you there behind me. So while this chair doesn't have a back to it, hence the reason why I keep falling out of it, it does have like an extra thing because it's supposed to be a kneeling chair, and I just actually sit on the back part of it. But it has like a little knee area behind me, and the cats like to sit on it so they can be right next to me. I just had the mental image of me doing that to my work supervisor, who is much taller than I am, and it's pretty funny. See, you should do this and just see what they do. I highly suggest it. Videotape it if you can. I'm a terrible influence. You should not listen to some of the advice that I give. Sometimes it's really good. I don't know when, but sometimes. Most of the time, though, my advice is pretty bad. It will probably get you in trouble of some kind. I just want life to be fun, though. That's really it. Because what's life if you're not living to enjoy it? Well, I mean, obviously there's bad parts of life. Let's be frank here. Actually, I'm Aras, I'm not Frank. That's Fred. Snappus. There's no Frank here. Maybe the iron. Can name it Frank. I don't know. I need to put eyes on it. Maybe right here. Or maybe little tiny ones right here. Ooh, yeah, because this kind of looks like a smiley face. You can have like a unibrow. Yeah, because when I turn them upside down, if they're right here. They look like he's upside down. It's pretty cool. Okay, I might have to do that. Next set of googly eyes goes right here. Right? Okay. I actually have some googly eyes on standby, but I'm not sure if they're appropriately sized. I'll have to check. I really need to get a pack of rainbow googly eyes. One day I will splurge for the rainbow googly eyes rather than the standard pack. Hello, welcome. No Frank iron? Do you like that? Thank you so much for the host and all the rainbow love. Yay. Rainbows every day. I feel like I need to find something that's a slight pun. At least. Because we have Snappus Presley. We've got Fred the Friendly Sewing Machine. So I can say, are you ready, Freddy? That is 100% the reason why I named him Fred. Also saying "damn it, Fred" sounds really good. It flows very nicely. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why he's named Fred. And then Snappus Presley is just 100% puns there. That's also why I bejeweled him, because he's named after Elvis Presley. And, hey, supervisor. I can't. Yep. It's mandatory scritches time, apparently. Can we just sit, though? Just sit. Thank you. I can scritches and iron at the same time. We can do that. Fun fact, the rainbow is called Bifrost in Scandinavia. That was the name in Viking mythology for the rainbow bridge to Asgard. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. As a kid, I named our black cockapoo Jack because Mom always said to us kids, "Get in the back, Jack." Yep. Let's hit the road, Jack. You can come back, though. Whoa. Hey, buddy. I really just need you to not move right now. Please, just stay still. Okay. Now you can go over here. Whew. Cats, man, cats. I don't even know. I love you, buddy. I really need to trim your claws. Pretty sure I'm bleeding. Don't worry. You won't see any blood. It's on my legs. Whew. Sky and Blizzard were named already when we got them. We got them separately. It's kind of funny how that worked out. That's how we knew it was right, though, because the names actually matched. Sky and Blizzard. But we call him Blizzy, because he's a blizz monster. Yeah, it's pronounced Bifrost in Danish, but ours is a strange language. Hey, so is English. Ooh, Jesus. That cool off just a tad. Okie dokie, artichoke, let's do this shit. Okay. I'm gonna put you down just a tad. This is going to be mostly marking. Mostly marking. Let's see how wide these can be. I think we're going for 9 inches. Let's do 9 1/4. I think everything should be able to do 9 1/4. I'm trying to make them as large as possible within reason. Yeah. Okay. 9 1/4 it is. messed up. It's measuring time. Yeah! That's the top. Here. Ain't nobody got time for dull pens. No dull pens here. That one's questionable. Okay. No, buddy. Okay. I just really need you to not today, please. Please? Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those days. I can't. Stop it. Blizzard. You cannot be up here. Here. Sit right here. Look out the windows. See all the birds. Look, birds. Whew. I try my hardest to keep the cats out of the actual workspace. It's really hard. Okay, this one's gonna have to be slightly smaller. Just because it's not gonna work. Fold wasn't quite right, and you can see where the edge is a little wonky. One of the things about handmade, it's just the way it is. Wish I had more room. If I had more room, stuff like that wouldn't happen, because I'd be able to like lay everything out and fold it properly, but I just don't have that kind of room. We managed to teach our cat not to be on desks when I was a kid. Obviously it probably did climb on tables when no one was looking, but it never did while everyone was around. Yeah, the cats at my parents' house never climbed on the tables. That was just a thing that my parents trained them from kittens. You don't do that. However, Blizzard and Sky are, I got them only a couple years ago. They were both adults already. This one has to be set this way. They were already adults already, so we've had to kind of retrain them in a way. So we've done our best. It's kind of an ongoing thing. But I feel like this is all fucking crooked. It is. That's fucking why. There we go. That's why it feels crooked. Because it is. Good job, me. Anyways, so we've been teaching them, like, they used to get up on the counters all the time, but we've trained them not to. And, like, I still catch them every once in a while, but they never get on the counters or the dinner table when we're looking anymore. Yeah, I've almost got them trained not to get up on here when I'm sitting here. Obviously, sometimes Blizzy still tries it, but it's just the way it is. You are not going through, and I'm just calling it your fault. There we go. See, you were better, Pen. That's VIP. Very important pin. Nope. You're snagging. There you go. Another VIP in here. We used a water squirt bottle to train the cats to stand off the counters. Yeah, that helps sometimes. We just found sounds that they really hate. That seems to work pretty well for us. Gotta hateful sounds. Hateful sounds. Cats are individualistic, so you can't train them as such, but you can work on some behavior. But expecting them to be obedient is naive, of course. Yeah. Yeah, really, training your cat is more of just a deterrent to do things that you don't like when you're around. You can't stop. They know you can't stop them when you're not there. Let's be honest. They know this. But at least when you're around, behavior will change. If you find a way to convince them that it's worth their time to change the behavior, at least. That's really it. That's how you train cats. You deter them from doing things you don't like when you're around. My dad once threw a soft slipper at the cat when it was getting a bit too interested in the parrots again. Never ever looked at birds in cages again. The slipper hit the cat in the back of the head. It didn't see my dad throw it, so I'm half convinced the cat believed the birds in the cage somehow were responsible for the slipper attack. Oh, I loved it. I love that. That's beautiful. Yep. Don't fuck with those birds. They'll slip you a good one. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Not at all. They're slippery birds. I'm entertaining myself now. Y'all can go home. It's fine. I was joking. You can stay. I mean, it totally makes sense though, because what kind of animal has to be so vicious that you keep it in a cage? And then when you investigate the cage, then it somehow attacks you? Like, holy crap. Through the cage. That's crazy. Okay, I was wondering why this one looked so big compared to the other one. It's because this one's wide. This one's super wide. Like, if you think about it, the cat, like, probably, this is all just me making assumptions about cats. Like, I'm the vicious killer, you know, and they let me roam free. They put this thing in a cage. How badass does this thing need to be stuck in a cage all the time? About that one. Of course, this one's like shorter than the rest of them. How the hell did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna recut this one. See, that's better. Alright, excuse me, buddy. I'm sorry. Wait, how wide is this one? Okay, that's better. Alright, we'll keep that one instead. Wait. Freaking all of them are like that. I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I just apparently need to not cut things really late. And then forget what dimensions I made them all. Because I cut them all the same dimensions. It's just about how I forgot what dimensions I made them. Wait, this isn't right. It's because I recently changed sizes on this type of bag. That's why it doesn't seem right. Silly me. Okay. We're good, we're good. I was just having a moment. I assume I'm going to have a lot of these coming up here in the next week or so. Oh my gosh. Nope. Throwing out pins left and right today. Ain't nobody got time for dull pins. Snagging on my pretty fabric. Okay, this needs to be trimmed. Okay, now here's the question. Red, orange, or yellow? I think we're gonna do tango. See that? That's called tango. It's a bright orange. It's pretty nice. It's Pretty nice orange. And it's got a spunky name. Let's see. Exactly, those parakeets are vicious. I later managed to train them to be on my hand so you can have them outside the cage from time to time with no fear of the cat trying to catch them. Wild birds, on the other hand, those the cat caught and brought home, my mom always got mad. That's the cat's nature. It catches birds and bunnies as well as rats and mice. Yep. Heck, that's why people used to keep cats, because it was great at keeping the rodent population down. That's why cats were domesticated. Because a cat can literally live off mice alone. They can actually do that. Having a moment. That's not long enough. Heck yeah, that's not long enough. How did that get so short? Shit. Okay. I'm gonna cut some more fabric real quick. Right quick. Glad I checked that before I started sewing it. Definitely trimmed it too much. Measure twice, cut once. This is the correct size. This is also the correct size. Ouch, that was loud. Going to do one more thing of things, because I did this. Yeah, farms around here still have a population of semi-domestic cats for that specific person, but they do spay and neuter some of them to keep the numbers in check. That's a great idea. Go. Don't get the cords tangled. Just to quickly get this ironed out. Just gonna do a quick iron. Give me just a moment. Sounds like the farmers here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Barn cats and sometimes when they have too many, they give away the kittens. Yeah. The iron can be Stanley, like Stanley Steamer. Gets your carpets cleaner, but he steams wrinkles out. No, it's a Black & Decker. I feel like that's a little rude to name it different brand. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Pinning. Now that I have the correct dimensions. Well, they're a little long on one side, but it's fine. That's what trimming is for. Maybe I'll call them rod iron. Maybe. Okay, and then that. First we need, this is going to be trimmed slightly. going to make a loop, and then I'll do all the keychain bags all at once later. Don't fall. Let's not fall today. That would be fantastic. All right. Everybody says, hello, Fred. Hello, Fred. Yeah, kittens are usually put up for adoption. There's always someone wanting to have a cat. That's how we got ours. Farm cat had 4 kittens. Once they were old enough, they all went to new homes. That's awesome. Yay! Fred hype. I need to make a Fred graphic of some sort. I'm not very good at that, to be quite honest. Not very good at the whole graphic making, but I'll see what I can do. Let's get this part done. Oh yeah? That's not annoying as hell. So apparently someone next door is cutting down a tree or something? I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but that's fucking loud. Sounds like some sort of a saw. Maybe they're finally cutting down that really dead tree that looks like it's gonna fall at any time. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what it is actually. But someone's doing something next door, and I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, that noise is annoying as fuck. Great! Well, at least they waited until after 10 to start whatever it is they're doing and didn't start at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So there's that. We can be grateful for that. Yeah. Sounds like a saw to me too. I would have to guess it is possibly someone cutting down at least parts of a tree. really hope they're going to take away that dead tree eventually. I mean, if it falls, it's not going to damage anything of ours. But we will have to cut up the branches and stuff. What I really need to do is make a fire pit. So I've been wanting to make a fire pit at my house since we moved in. I was like, first thing I'm doing is making a fire pit. I haven't made a fire pit yet. We've lived here for like 3 years. The guys who came to cut our trees, they parked their chipper outside my window and started at 7 a.m. Oh my gosh. No spank you. Here they actually have laws against it. My last job was for a landscaping company. And we couldn't start work until after 8 a.m. at earliest with any kind of power tools. I just don't like this song very much. Whistle dance. Sounds great. Okay. Pokey pokey. Don't fall. I really need my new chair very soon, or else I will probably end up falling out of my chair and hurting myself at one point. Like every time I sit down and get up, I feel like I'm about to fall. Yeah. It's supposed to come today. We shall see. I'm already really liking this color combination. Yep. Man, I'm in a funk this morning. Whew. Okay. Didn't it come Tuesday? It did not. That was a different package, apparently. I don't know. I have not received it. It's supposed to come today. It's raining again in Denmark. So far we've gotten 3 times the normal amount of rain for October, and we're only halfway into the month. Oh my gosh. Correction, that's hail, not rain. Oh no. I hope you are safe. That's not good. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to have quite a few packages delivered today, which I'm happy for. I will take them. Oh no. Oh no. So, snag in my plan. I'm completely out of labels for the day 4 bags. But labels are exactly part of what's supposed to be delivered today. I can't finish this bag. I thought I had one more strip, but I'm completely out. I used my last strip apparently. But global warming is a myth. Yeah. I would like to call attention to my shirt. Just because of the moment, I would like to call attention to my shirt, which says, in case you cannot read it, the struggle is real. Now, I would like to call attention to the fact that I am also wearing a tank top that says the struggle is real. Today is Shirtception Day, and the struggle is really real. So that's what we're doing. So I can't finish this bag, but I can finish my large bags. So we're gonna do that. Which makes me sad because I could totally finish the bag. I feel that shirt on a deep emotional level. Yeah, I like to wear my tank top sweatshirt combo together. Like, so anytime I'm wearing the sweatshirt, I'm like, well, I gotta wear the tank top underneath it. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna skip over to the large bags. Oh, no, it's not. No, I think Queerly Ace was being sarcastic there. I'm really glad that the Danish authorities, local and national, are all investing heavily in coastal protections. Okay, good. I just don't want anybody thinking that there's misunderstandings or anything like that. People get very passionate sometimes. Come on, global warming isn't real. I had to put on a coat to go outside this morning. Slash sarcasm. Yay, Danes. I'm just a friendly smartass. Hey, we are all friendly smartasses here. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Climate change is taken extremely seriously here. We're supposed to go coal and oil free in 20 years' time for power plants, so it's a large share of our electricity is generated by windmills now. We are also expecting windmill parks to offshore sites in the North Sea. That should enable us to complete dump coal and oil for electricity. That is freaking awesome. I really wish the US would even consider the fact that, you know, it is possible to not have oil drilling and all that shit. But no. We're not. You know what? No, I'm not gonna state my opinions on that because I'm fucking too angry. I'm too angry for this. I'm trying to keep a happy stream. Ooh, I have many thoughts though. is a tattoo on your right wrist. It's the Leo zodiac symbol. It's a stylized version. I really want to get it covered, but I can't afford it. Nothing particularly special or original. It was actually intended to be the first part of a gathering of tattoos on my wrist. Unfortunately, the plan fizzled. Minds were changed, and yeah, so it just ended up staying there. Is it my only one? No. This was my 4th tattoo. And yes, I want so many more. It's just money. Money is the problem. And it's not even that I don't have the money, it's that I don't feel comfortable spending the money for ink on my body. As opposed to whatever else I can spend it on. It's just, I just don't feel comfortable doing it because I don't have enough money that I feel like I can spend hundreds of dollars to put ink on my skin. Yeah, money is always the problem for tattoos. Yep. Especially because a good tattoo should not be cheap. And a cheap tattoo is probably not good. I don't want a discount tattoo. Because that means that some part of it, either the quality is not going to be very good of the ink itself, or the art, or the tattoo. You know, I don't want a newbie putting stuff on my body because they make mistakes. Which I get, like, you gotta learn somehow. Totally. But I pick it because I have to live with it. No, it's not cheap. My guy here is reasonable and very good. That's awesome. All my tattoos were done by random artists who worked in the tattoo shop that I visited when I visited. I didn't pick out a specific person for them. It was more, I have an idea of what I want. I would like to get it done in this style. I found an artist with that style at the shop that I visited. But I was also pretty young. I've commissioned a lot of work since then. would probably end up like researching for another tattoo. I'd end up researching artists because at this point it would be a cover-up as well as a very intricate design, and I would want someone who is good at that specific thing. I am willing to travel. I mean, if I'm willing to spend money on a tattoo, I'm willing to go wherever I need to get the right one. You know? It's just like for my hair. If my stylist ever moves, I will follow. I will go to wherever she lives to get her to do my hair every however often I can. I will not just find another stylist. I'm far too stubborn for that. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done. Tattoos, not something you would want to have done cheap. Better to pay good money and get them done properly, safely, and correctly. Exactly. The guy I see here, I actually went to high school with. My stylist, I went to high school with her. Since you will travel for tattoos, check Massel's tattoo on Facebook. He has 3 artists plus himself. I don't go on Facebook ever, so no. Just being honest. I haven't been on Facebook in 6 months. Last time I went, it was just an update basically saying, hey, me and my family are still alive, we're doing well. If you want to find me, you can call me or email me or find me on Twitter and we'll talk. That was my last Facebook update. Before that, it was about 6 months earlier saying approximately the same thing. Every 6 months or so I get in and just put an update saying what's going on with my family's life, and if you need me, here's how to get in touch with me. That way, if anybody starts freaking out because they haven't heard from me, my last message is, we're fine. I just don't use this platform. I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook for so many reasons. Sweet, thank you. I will click on that later, if I remember. Alright, I'm done with that. Now I gotta just go through and mark all of them. Oh my gosh. Okay. So how long have I been going? Been going about an hour and a half. I'm actually getting really hungry. So I think I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'm gonna grab some cereal and scarf that down real quick. Give me about 10 minutes or so, maybe 15, because I'm gonna reheat my coffee and maybe brew another thing. So yeah, give me about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a snack and some more coffee, and I will be back and we will continue these large fire dragon bags. Yeah, we got 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, be back in about 10 minutes or so. Take this opportunity to go grab a snack yourself. It is about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's getting close to break time, lunchtime, whatever. However, I don't take lunch like normal people. I'm just having breakfast. Alright, grab yourself some water, get yourself a stretch, grab a snack even, get up, move around a little bit, and we'll be back soon. we are back. I have coffee. Yay. Sweet elixir of life. Oh God, it tastes so good. Oh man, excuse me. Just having a moment with my coffee here. Yay, hype, 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 hype. Oh man, so good. So delicious. Now the cats are climbing everywhere today, so I'm not going to have it sitting up here. That sounds like a way to ruin my project. Hey, Fred. What you doing, buddy? How'd that get to be like that? None of that there, friendo. There we go. Alright. Now, next step. What are we doing now? Coffee is good. Sadly, it's too late for coffee for me, at least if I want to sleep later. Yeah, maybe not a good coffee time for you, but I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. So it is coffee time for me. I was a good adult and had Lucky Charms for brunch just now. I guess it's brunch technically. Should have gotten a protein shake while I was at it, but I didn't. Ooch. It's not. My face is itchy. It has nothing to do with anything. I just want to have this be straight. Was it's about as straight as it's getting. That's good. Good time for coffee right now. Let's see. So we got this. Part of me wants to just lay them on top of each other. That way I know they'll be perfectly matched. But at the same time, I don't think that's true. So we are going by measurements. There we go, fabric. Right about there. It's good. Never seen Lucky Charms here in Denmark. Oh, always struck you as a very sugary cereal mix. As a kid, I mainly had cornflakes and oatmeal for breakfast, sometimes Frosties or Cocoa Puffs during the weekends. And that's a treat. Yeah, Lucky Charms are super duper sugary. To be honest, my stomach's a little unsettled because I had something so sugary first thing. But you know, at least it's something. I ate something. So people can't complain. I apparently needed to go to the store. So now also on the list for things to do is go to the store, because I have a list going already. Let's be honest, I already have a list going. I should have gone to the store this morning, but I didn't. Yes. Oh yeah, not judging. Your parents just had views on proper breakfast. You somewhat adopted it, but that only extends to me. No, I got you. I'm not really fond of a lot of breakfast foods, to be honest. I do love myself a good ham and egg breakfast sandwich, though. Something so right about ham and eggs together in the morning. But only if it's like on a sandwich. Like a fried egg. Nom. Get the fuck out of that. The only problem is actually making it. That's where I screw up, so I end up just not. Usually end up eating some sort of cereal. Today I originally got the box of Lucky Charms as a dessert thing because I like to have a bowl of very sugary cereal as a dessert as opposed to like ice cream or something, because it's not as cold. And I have a thing against cold. So I will have like a bowl of, oh god, I went straight through the skin on that one. Didn't actually delete it all. Cool. So I'll have a bowl of Lucky Charms usually for like dessert after dinner. But when I needed to grab some food just now, it was the only convenient thing I had. So that's what I took. Never been able to have meat in the morning. My dad loves the English breakfast with beans, eggs, bacon, etc. But I usually stick to cereal, porridge, or toast with jam, honey, or cheese. Nice. That sounds like a pretty good breakfast, though. Today's topic of discussion is apparently food. Totally not complaining. It's a good topic of discussion. That's not fish. Hi. I love oatmeal and toast for breakfast. That's cool. I never was a fan of oatmeal. I'm starving now. Nom nom. Hello. Welcome. I'm sorry, we're talking food. I just had breakfast though. So, you know, we were talking about food. Grandmother used to make me eat buckwheat porridge for breakfast. That's proper Danish farmer's breakfast. Very nourishing. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's very nourishing. Can't say that I've ever had it. I've never been a fan of any sort of oatmeal or porridge just because of the texture of it. How it's, at least the ones that I've had are always like kind of goopy, but somewhat harder on bits. I don't even know, or like it's far too thick and impossible to eat. It feels like it coats my throat and my mouth and I just can't like chew. I don't know. It has a suffocating effect on me, apparently. So I'll just skip it and go for cold cereal with milk. I quite enjoy shredded wheat. It's usually my go-to. But I was out. It's always a sad day. So you finished the greens? Yes, I did all of that last night. I finished it all on stream. We are on to the orange today, and I've got everything cut. Some of it's prepped. We're going through. I've got 5 large dragon scale bags. What am I doing? I need to measure first. I've got 5 large bags. 5 large bags. Got 5 large bags and a 5-inch D4 that I need to make, but I'm actually out of labels, and I'm supposed to have another shipment of labels be delivered today. So hopefully it'll come by the time I'm done working today. If not, I'm probably just gonna finish it up real quick whenever it gets here, and then they'll be done. So right now I'm working on the large bags, and then I've got 3 keychain bags here to make. Now only one's actually a pre-order, but I feel silly just making 1 keychain bag, especially when I have enough for 3 cut. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3, and then 2 of them will go up on my website as pre-made items. And then the other one will go to the person who ordered it. And then we're going to move on to the blue. So whenever that's done, then we will be into blue. Water dragons. It's extremely thick. Buckwheat and oatmeal is usually used for animal feed, but here in Denmark, there's a tradition to have it for breakfast. Maybe it's because it's greens that are hardy and can grow even in poor soil. I completely understand that. It's actually pretty common here too to have oatmeal for breakfast. I actually always have oatmeal on hand because both my daughter and my husband enjoy it. I just don't. So I will make them oatmeal sometimes for breakfast, but I won't partake in that because I'd rather have toast. If I'm gonna do some sort of hot thing that isn't like a breakfast sandwich of some sort, I'm probably gonna do toast. Maybe a bagel toasted with cream cheese. That's nice. Muffins are always good. Love me some muffins. Probably one of my favorite toast combos that I used to do all the time. I can't do it anymore. Is nice, a hearty whole wheat toast with cashew butter. Nom, 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 nom. So good. Oh my gosh. Not everybody likes cashews, but I have a weakness for them. Although I'm not supposed to eat nuts now because they give me headaches. And I don't like having headaches. So I don't eat that. I miss it very, very much though. Quite enjoy a good tree nut. Awesome. I lived in Italy for 6 years and oatmeal was so expensive there because it's a trendy health food. You had to pay about $6 for a kilo. Oh my gosh. Denmark, you could get the same amount for about $1 probably. My Insta migraine sugars and any artificial sweeteners. I just try to stay away from those in general. If it's not sweetened with honey or sugar or stevia, really, I don't want it. Even stevia is questionable though, let's be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's got a funny taste. Don't like it. My grandma used to love that shit. She put it in her coffee all the time. Still had a pin in it. Whew. I need that coffee. Just gonna stand here for a moment in front of the heater and drink my coffee. I hope you don't mind. Cheers. And if you do mind, then you're just gonna have to get over it because that's what I'm doing. Cheers. Okay, better. Whew. All right, one more. This is the last bag, I think. Maybe. All right. Awesome. You have a great afternoon. It sounds like you got some good plans. Enjoy your Joann's run as well as the dispensary run. And I hope you find some blackout curtains I know the Joann's that I went to recently, as in the other day, they had some fabric for blackout curtains that looked pretty good, and it was on sale, I believe. So you might want to try that if you're into sewing. Might be cheaper, might not be, but you know, you never know. Anyways, have an awesome afternoon. And zippers. All the zippers. Don't forget to pick up a few. Last one. We'll start sewing these up. I think I'm just going to continue the one-step process for all of them, at least until I get the insides and outsides together, and then I might go through and finish up 3 and then come back and finish up 3, because then it breaks up the monotony of doing the same process over and over a little bit. Okay. Come here, Fred. Oh, his eyes moved. I don't know if you saw that. Heck no, I'm getting ready-made curtains and blank shirts. Makes for best shirts for the second-gen cousins. Awesome. That's cool. Oh, my leg is itchy. That's wonderful. Okay. You ready, Freddie? Go. You know, I actually did get curtain fabric the other day when I was at the store. And I think what I'm going to do, because of how my window is set up here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sew a straight seam on each end and then one along the sides. And I'm just going to literally just hang it over the blinds that are up. Because then I don't have to add an extra bar. And I don't actually think I could add a curtain rod because of where the metal storage rack is in front of the window. It's like covering part of the edge. So it'd be really difficult to put anything around the window. One at a time, please. I know you're all eager to be sewn. I only need one at a time. That's 2 bags done. 3 more to go. Almost done. I say that, but I'm really not almost done. I'm like halfway. Oh, quail. I can be optimistic. At least it's not going to take that long. That dragon scale pattern is so awesome, but I think I prefer the blue one over the red and yellow. Well, that's okay. I've got blue coming. Blue is coming. I actually think I might even have a blue dragon scale deluxe tray on my website right now. Somehow, no one's bought it yet. Which seems crazy to me with how everybody's going nuts over the dragon scale. But yet, it's still there. Terrible. I also have keychain bags in store right now of both blue and silver dragon. That's perfectly fine, Dragon Gem. I know you're anxiously awaiting yours. You got so much stuff. It's all coming to you. You should have it next week, I think. Or at least it'll be on its way next week. I think. I mean, I don't see why not. This is my full-time job after all. Okay, that is all of them. Let me go ahead and give these a trim real quick. All right. Here we go. Right about here. Get them naked. All right, let's start pinning. Actually, no. This should be this way. You have to be a bit, no rush. Yeah, it's cool. It'll get there. Got my pumpkin dragon here. Look, Leia, I'm pinning. Bet you're so proud of me right now. You're not watching this, I'm sure. Have to be a bit careful with your spending at the moment, but if you get the job you're applying for at the moment, I'm sure I'll end up buying some from you. Well, can't guarantee what'll be available when you're ready, but I can guarantee it will be awesome. Whatever it is. Okay, there's one. Hello, cat. No worries on that front. You always have awesome stuff for sale. Well, thank you. Got some pretty kick-ass stuff on my site right now. I do my best. What is that? Oh, I should plug in my computer. It's probably a good idea. I'll be right back. There we go. Itchy face. Okay. I think one more and then I'll start sewing them. Break it up a little bit. Hey, cat. Stop it. Dinner is ready. You gotta go. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful dinner and a wonderful evening. It's been fun chatting with you. I'm going to continue. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and start doing these. I'm gonna start sewing these up, break them up a little bit. Two. There we go. All right. kind of sad Ren isn't here for this. They would absolutely love it. That's okay. They were in chat last night and were extremely excited about this fabric. This color combination in particular has Ren's name written all over it. Alrighty. Beautiful. Beautiful bag. I'm very happy with it. Looks gorgeous. Okay. Next up. It's noon already? It's noon already. Holy cannoli. When did this happen? Next one. can't decide now if you want to go have breakfast for lunch or if you should go have Mexican so you can have a margarita. That. You should do that. That is a very good idea. You should definitely do that. Then again, hi, it me, your bad influence. Oh. Tequila is always a good idea. I think my coworkers are getting burnt out on going to have margaritas. Oh no. Who says you can't do that by yourself? Here's a compromise. Breakfast for dinner, but you have an Irish coffee. Or breakfast for lunch, but have an Irish coffee. That's what I meant. That is what I meant. Totally meant that. Or you can have a Bailey's coffee if you don't like whiskey in particular. Or a Kahlua coffee. Heck, you can put almost any liquor in coffee and it's pretty good. Rum in coffee is good. I lost a viewer. Now, alcohol is obviously not the answer for everything. And I'm just a bad influence. Here we are. Two. I think we're equally bad influences, to be honest. There's this place out here that has the best margaritas. They cut you off after 3. Oh, wow. Well, if I ever come visit you, you're taking me there. If you don't take me there, I'm sorely disappointed in you. Gosh, you and I should probably not be allowed to drink together. I will add this to the list of places I need to take you. Perfect. And yes, probably not, but it'd be fun. Yes. Yes, it would be. You and I would have an absolute blast. The town that had to deal with us would never be the same again, though. Now, I saw you asking in our group chat if anybody was going to PAX Unplugged. Does this mean you're going to PAX Unplugged? Because if so, we need to do something about this. Seriously considering it? Come on, you should do it. If I didn't have my husband in the room, I would totally offer you to room with me. But it's a little awkward rooming with a couple. I bet you could find someone cool who is looking for a roommate. Also check out Airbnbs because I know there's a bunch in the area, so that might be an option for you. Just a tiny bit awkward. Yeah, I got you. It's cool. I foresee us sharing a room with anybody is going to be weird as hell. Probably not advisable, so we won't do that. All right, that's 3. 3 done sewing, 2 more to go. We are on a roll. looks perfect. I'm just gonna sew this. It's so perfectly together. Wow. Okay. One more. Last one. When do you get into town for PAX? Thursday? I get in Thursday too, Dragon Gem. You were lucky and had points. Yeah. Points are nice. I didn't have any points. I just paid for my room straight out. It hurt a lot. I was originally going to room with people and then shit fell through and Hubs wanted to go. So I was like, okay, well I guess I can't really room with anybody. So I'm just gonna have to Grim and Barrett grab that hotel. Get to meet Hubs. Yep. You might get to meet Hubs. We'll see. Is he a stay in a hotel room kind of guy? He kind of is. So we'll see. We'll see how much he gets out. He probably will not go to nearly as much stuff as I do. But we will see. But he said he really wanted to go, and he was very insistent on going, so I got him a ticket, got him all the stuff to go, so he's going. We will see. He's also not very good with cities. be interesting. It will certainly be an experience. Or crowds. Yep. Same. Bubs is not good with cities or crowds. I really don't think he's gonna have fun. But he really wants to go, so he's going. Do you think you're gonna go to Gen Con next year? I was also looking at Emerald City Comic Con too. I want to do them all the cons. Yeah, mine didn't think he would have fun, and now we've been to 4 PAXs and 2 D&D lives. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying, I'm just saying that I don't think that he'll have a good time, but he wants to go, so he's gonna go, and we got it. I'll do my best, but I got stuff to do, and if he can't handle it, I'm gonna have to leave him back at the hotel. I'm a busy woman. Yeah. I'm not sure about any convention next year, really. I'm going to try my damnedest to be at Gen Con, but honestly, I'm a broke bitch. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Since Aras Custom Designs is now my day job and not my fun money thing, like, that's what I was using. My income here is what I was using to get to conventions and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be able to really do many at all next year. I'm trying to figure that out. But I don't know, because like Emerald City Comic Con, the tickets themselves aren't that bad, but airfare is almost $1,000 just to get there, and then I have to worry about hotel or where I'm staying and Uber rides and food, and there's just so much. So, I don't know. And I want to try to start vending at more conventions next year. Which, yes, means I don't have to buy a ticket, but I do have to buy a booth, which is way more expensive. Plus all of the other normal stuff, and I have to make sure I got all my product there and my setup and whatnot. And if it's just me, I won't even be able to take like a bathroom break while I'm there. I'll be stuck to the table, and I can't afford to pay anybody because I'm broke. So it's I don't know. Next year conventions are very, very, I don't know. See, we just introduce our hubs to each other very early, and then they can entertain each other for the weekend if they get along. That works. I can totally work. He did say that a couple of his friends are actually going to go. So that's pretty cool. He might have some people to hang out with while I'm doing other stuff that he can't do. Or doesn't want to, or whatever. Welcome back! I hope you had a fantastic dinner. We are almost done with these dragon scale bags. This is the last one. Well, this is the last large bag. You're like just in time for the end of it. It's perfect. But don't worry, I'm going to do keychain bags after this. Probably take a small break once I'm done with these, just to kind of stretch, reset, you know. And then I'll start doing the keychain bags. Because we only have a couple. And then I guess I'll start working on the blue dragon bags, since it's only 12:30 right now. This has gone a lot faster than I was expecting it to. Gotta say that. Am I missing something? I can't be missing anything. No, we got 5 large bags, a 5-inch D4, which I can't finish quite yet, and a keychain bag. Just one though, but I'm going to go ahead and make 3 because just doing the process once for one keychain bag is great and all, but I could do the process once, it takes about time and a half, and get 3 done. So we're going to do that. This one's being resistant, so we're gonna have to pin this one. Look, Leia, I'm pinning. She's not watching this. Dinner was great. Beef casserole with leeks and potatoes. Ooh. Might want to check that leek, though. Yeah. I'm going to turn this off. Almost forgot that I had coffee. I've got coffee here. Cheers. Cheers. Oof. All right. Oh dear, the puns, the puns. What can I say? I'm just a punny gal. Actually, I had to look it up, so now I know a new English word, leek. In Danish, they're called pore. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Huh. Well, that's cool. I bet they're just as good in Danish, though. have to ask, in Danish does pore, and I'm probably saying that wrong, does it also mean there is a hole of some sort? Or is that just English? Pretty sure it's just English. That the word means the same thing, but had to ask. Probably not. That was a stupid question. I know. Stupid Americans. Stupid questions. Without the E, so it'd be poor. Okay, I apologize. We almost never pronounce the words how they're written. Danish is a guttural language of contractions. Got it. So yes, the word also does mean to spill water or some sort of liquid. At least if you translate it to English. That's funny, okay? That is super duper funny. Oh, language. Yeah. Pour out one for my homies. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it leaks. Yes, leeks are delicious. I love using them in stews and soups. It's a good one. Very good one. No, not now. Not right meow. Okay, I mean it is getting kind of low, but just give it just a little bit of time. Okay, Fred? We are almost done. Oh, come on. Look, that's all you needed to do, Fred. That was actually really freaking close. And can I tell you what? I think there should be just enough on here that I could finish that D4 bag if I had the stuff for it. So we're just gonna turn you off for a moment. Good work so far, Fred. Not really feeling the beeps, but you know, can't have a perfect day, I guess. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large bags. I'm gonna put them all back over here where they were just a moment ago. Just a murmur. You know what I need to do? I need to have an extension cord, like one of those power surge protectors that you can turn on and off. Have my my iron plugged into it and just turn it on when I need to turn on my iron. I think that might be better than unplugging and replugging everything. Would be good. I will get there one day. Slowly but surely, I am like making my studio optimized with everything that I need. Glad I have all these cut out here. I was super smart. So I think when I do end up getting to the Blue Dragon scale, I'm gonna try to do, I need to cut more inserts and stuff first. I'm gonna have to take a day to do labels and inserts and prep work before I can get in on the Blue Dragon scale, I think. At least in earnest. Because I have a very limited amount of inserts and labels and whatnot cut already. And in order to streamline the process, I try to have at least as much as I'm going to use cut at once. I actually went through, and last time I ran out of inserts, I just went through and cut like a shit ton, like an entire sheet worth. And I've been just using those ever since. A shit ton. I'm actually almost through them. I've only got a few left. That gold fabric looks very holiday. Yeah, I do have some left. This was actually Pike inspired fabric. This is when I first started making dice trays. I actually went out and got 2 fabrics for each of Vox Machina, and this was Pike inspired. As you can tell, I've been using it to practice embroidery, and also using it for protecting my projects while ironing on labels. Looks kind of like holiday wrapping paper. Yeah. I use it on stuff every once in a while, but people who get custom stuff just don't get it very much, which is cool. It technically is probably, I think, yeah, it's got Winter something on it, like the brand. So yeah, it is probably like holiday fabric, but it made me think of Pike Trickfoot. Okay, those are all done. Unplug that. that in. This goes over there. This goes under the desk so I don't step on it. Over here. Drinking coffee, sorry. Needed a coffee break. Cheers. Okay. So, whoa. There I go. That's number what, like 4 or 5 times I've tried falling off my chair today. Whew. That chair cannot come fast enough, I tell you what. We're gonna go with black cord for this because I think it'll look better, kind of like charcoal with it, you know? I like it. Yeah, and then for the blue, I'm going to do white cording. Ska. Or skull. Sorry. I think it's skull. Cheers. Correct. Well done. Double A or A. Oh. Whatever. I did it once. Who knows if I'll be able to do it again. We'll see. You know, actually something I found out this week is that my grandfather, well, so my grandmother on my mom's side, her family is very much a mutt, but there's a lot of Scottish ancestry there. On my grandfather's side, though, it's mostly Swedish, Scandinavian, which makes total sense because half my family's blonde. And tall. Which I'm sure is not quite as typical as some make it seem to be. But yeah. I'm on the shorter end in my mom's side of the family. At least from my grandfather, his side. Second attempt was spot on. Beautiful. But yeah, I did not know that until this week when we were talking at my grandfather's funeral. Someone said something about ancestry, and my uncle said, "Oh yeah, mostly Swedish." And they're like, "Yeah, I could tell." Yeah, blonde is way more common in Sweden and Norway than Denmark. Most Danes are brown hair like me, although my beard is red. Sounds about right. Yeah, we have, there's the occasional brunette in my family, but most everybody is some shade of blonde. And I'm on the shorter end, but I'm still over 5'5". My sister's like one of the shortest people in my family. She got my dad's side of the genes on that one. Poor girl. I love my sister just the way she is, even though she's my big little sister, little big sister. She's my little big sister. And I'm her big little sister. I like using her head as an armrest. Last one. I'm very close to being out of black cording. I should probably go ahead and order more. One of the few things I did not get. Alright, they're all strung. We're almost done with these. Like, seriously almost done. Okay, one done. Come on. There we go. Two. Three. Oh, so close. Four. I apparently have Butterfingers now. And five. Come on. And five. Yay! These are all done. I'm definitely gonna need of this. Whew. Alrighty. That's done. Pokey. Let's mark this off the list. That's done. Yay! Look at all the pretty bags. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, so next we're gonna have keychain bags. And assuming that I don't get my tags in within the next hour or two, I think we're gonna move on to the Blue Dragon stuff. Just because if I can get it started at the very least, I mean, I've already got the scale stuff cut, but I need to get the blue faux suede print cut too, because I haven't started that at all. So if I can get all that cut and even marked on some of these, I can at least get started with them, right? Why the heck not? Yeah. Okay, so let's see, we're at 347. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, because part of me just wants to power through and finish up the keychain bags now, but the other part of me wants to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back to it later. And you know what? I think I'm going to take a break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut stream now, take probably about an hour break, just relax, have a little bit more to eat, and then we'll come back at probably about 2-ish, and we're going to continue with the keychain bags and this pattern. I'm going to make 3 of those, and then I'm going to move on to the blue stuff. Yes, breaks are important, and I need to make sure I'm giving myself breaks. See, I'm very trying. I am trying to give myself breaks and stuff. So I'm gonna go do that. So I will be back here at about 2 p.m. Eastern time, which is in about an hour or so. And we're gonna be making Fire Dragon keychain bags. So yeah, we'll see ya then. Bye.